Hellraiser. I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
God's eye above, emperor far away.
That griffin's a real scourge.
Like crickets. You chew 'em or swallow 'em whole. What happened to your mug?
Looking for trouble?
Like crickets. You chew 'em or swallow 'em whole.
Viper-eyed Hellraiser. I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
Yennefer, something. Look her. Who are they? Don't elf. How about Geralt?
What happened to the lilies?
Took 'em down.
Took 'em down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore!
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit! They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods, and you do. If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off. You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now. I can see that. It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go. That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong... It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we...
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horse.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his...
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill...
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off...
What a...
How's your...
Can't-
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
It must suffice.
cares if I'm clean?
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Tetwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
Fine. Then what? Gonna do my nails too?
If time permits. Sadly, the day is short. While the list of hygienic and cosmetic treatments that the gentleman should undergo is really...
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Richard, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that...
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending command.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his...
So that is how the blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is...
I left Flotsam with Yorvith, commander of a Scoia'tael unit.
A slayer of monsters and a slayer of men. You forge interesting alliance.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the
Not at all. I meddled in a personal affair. Helped Yorvith lift the spell that held set.
Yes. And in doing so, gave Radovid a reason to begin his witch hunts. Congratulations.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moral.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tunstall.
There we go. Alright guys, so we're back on here. I don't know, I didn't know that my nephew was in here playing. Muted. My mic has 2 mutes. So, the other one was muted, so you know what's up. It's Chew, Witcher 3. We're going through the simulated save from 2, so we'll have more stuff. And that's what we're doing. That's what you guys missed. Shell escaped, got what was coming to her, she escaped.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork...
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches.
That alliance is dead. See, I killed Lethos. The alliance is still alive. What happened to Letho?
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caught? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc.
Here, with these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's shame.
I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your order.
I'm gonna quick save it. And reload and see if there's an issue. I don't know.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these.
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Seems like some of it is like the longer ones are cut. Save, quick save. Can't quick save right now. It's hard to save it. Nope.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Alright. We're gonna take all of fucking Geralt. Rivia, and nobody's gonna tell me where to play. I'm gonna keep my bathtub. Showers. I'd like to do a little role playing. Oh, smoking pipe? That's... dinnerware for later. What's up, Joe? Thanks.
A shame I have no time.
Yeah, man, you get a cut my hair up. We are gonna get a new dude. That'd be embarrassing. My little sword, all unsheathed and whatnot. And this curve. Don't look, guys. Weird. Pants on? Hell yeah, pants on. I want to keep that sweet towel though. Sure. Sexy. Sexy. What's up, yo?
Ready me. Directly out of Nordling tales. Inconceivable.
So beautiful, I know.
A shame I have no time.
And they say clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Milf...
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to...
I'm not bored. I know how to bow.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner. Not to the Emperor of Nil. Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chin.
Seems like a lot.
The gentleman will rehearse.
Alright.
Wrong, wrong, wrong. Once more. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chin. The gentleman will rehearse.
Alright.
Please, this is neither the time nor the place for such antics. The gentleman will watch carefully.
He hates me so much.
Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chin.
Alright, man.
The gentleman will rehearse.
100% got it this time, right? Oops.
Wrong, wrong, wrong. Once more. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chin. The gentleman will rehearse.
Gotta be kidding.
Not at all. I am mortally serious. Does the gentleman know the penalty for breaches of etiquette in the Emperor's presence? 200 lash. I do not wish that upon him. So I will not let him leave until I am confident that he knows how to behave.
I do know how to behave. Alright, shit, here.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordling. Come with me.
Here, watch. Call me a Norling. Fuck you up.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
I hate that it cuts it off. Alright, let's go.
Im Grimmi et art kerzer. Duiven aden in karn eb marvoet. Emir var Bow.
About before King. Emperor, I guess.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer et the orde.
Väljen namen, vatkan favor.
So get the hell out. I gotta talk to this dude about some business. None of y'all need to know.
I thought you bowed before no man.
Whatever.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla. She's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a room?
I think anyone can be wrong. Even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the order.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost...
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless, if for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerable.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to...
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Whatever, dude. Such a D-bag.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
disgusts.
Need not bother.
First thing in the morning, and it's past noon. What? They said what? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elak. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant, but with who for company? A Tanner.
Master of the Tanners Guild?
As if it makes a damn difference. I demand...
Calm down. The Emperor demands silence. Those who disturb face harsh punishment, no matter their...
Greetings.
A witcher!
Yes,
oh, that's
Ken,
just
yes,
perfect. Is the gentleman not in a hurry to see the sorceress?
Shut up.
What?
Here.
Wir sehen es war unabhängig.
Ja, nee. Ratslieden erneckt, es tun, es ist sauer an ne.
Es sieht efsat. Finster nein mathek. Den Kofurteil an empfang.
Es frag. Yes, sie.
Du. Wisse veratra es paese. Tete Tage in den Kalantnes of Valoisau. Eptus.
Mind if I interrupt?
Why not join in instead?
We're discussing neutrality. How difficult it is to...
Not bad about that. Always worth trying.
Know a thing or two about that.
Care to explain?
Never changes. I try to stay out of things, stand aside. Then comes an urgent summons, and an offer I can't refuse. Enough about that. Mind if we change the subject? So, talk to the Emperor.
Why did he summon you?
So not even you know.
No. But I wager it's an ordinary witch's contract.
Mm-hmm. Some werebubs.
Yeah, werebubs. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what a werebub is.
See ya.
Soon, mind you.
Yeah, man, whatever. Do what I want. Let's go.
is verderf.
Gedel, katta af. Twee glijden. Vatka.
Inte mer steker. Geen vjos. Evjos kenes in bail. Es is sant. Es var not allied.
I want to walk like that.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons.
Se plenten eknot en selfitten sikiat heket. Kasva ken gubelede tum imherot kassi vandra slaffi karten tukas fikkovaro glen essa vandra galo eso nakagavasa.
Alright, let's go, Chamberlain.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possession.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Thanks, dog. We love. Alright. What
Not
up?
sharpened yet. Yes, can transfer. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and sinister.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft.
Loot, right? Sure, get all of it. Ooh, looks like a little storm blowing in. It's windy outside. It's like 96 degrees in my room. Hot, hot. My PC screaming.
Ready me. Directly out of northern tales. Inconceivable.
Yo, yeah, what up, girl?
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashed.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to... Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back. No chance he's mistaken.
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young...
Yeah, Brenna, so there are agents now? Yeah,
How about that? She's grown up.
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track it?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but...
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they... I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best track. You must find her, Geralt.
like the audio's off.
Before the Wild Hunt.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it.
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In 2 places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should...
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you...
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to...
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Anne, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get chained.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's... And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me. In one...
Oh, hell yeah.
I shall be waiting.
Shit, love you. I started romancing Triss last couple times I played through, but what she did to girl was just kind of a bitch. Oh, Universe, I'm gonna go with you. What the fuck?
I hate portals.
A shame I have no time.
You're gonna have to make time after I loot everything. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Scars healed nicely.
So what is that? Can't do that here. Why not? Why is that? You any fucking way a mess? This should be grayed out when I loot it next time. Letter from Ian, we'll read that. Jennifer, my dear, thank you for the letter. Forgive me for answering you earlier. answering your earlier attempts to reach out to me via Mix, so I'm trying to limit my magic communication to the absolute minimum. No one knows who's listening. You agree? I'm glad that you found a position at our Grace Mirror's court and wish you best of luck in search for his daughter. It is good to know that Amir is such for her have become more, how shall I put it, mundane. Perhaps the circumstance agreement regarding the lodge will provide possible after all. In response to your first question, I can say beyond all doubt that Siri has not appeared anywhere in the south of Yurgur? Believe me, I could recognize her magic signature in my sleep. I have not had contact with Trish for a long time, so I only know that things in Novigrad have taken an ill turn. She mentioned something earlier about fleeing to Korvik, but I'm afraid that the current political climate, that amount is to impossible danger. Political climate that amounts to an impossible danger. I hope that I soon will be able to join your Zima. First, however, I must take care of some unfortunate yet urgent business in Beauclair. With my fondest regards for Gilavigo. P.S. Thank you for the news about Carol. He always seems to land on his feet, doesn't he? What else can I steal? Take. Borrow. She who knows. So like he who must not be named. His name's Gary! Salute. Okay.
Be so kind and do not disturb.
Yeah, sure.
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirne was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before only a weakened Kedwen remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only 1 powerful.
Here. What about Kavir?
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to... Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, and Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir Var Emrys will deal with him.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages, famine.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre. I advise you well. Avoid it.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenford, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on it.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by...
What's up, yo?
Who started the war?
Dinner?
Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now?
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against you?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might...
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Alright. You guys heard it was dinner time coming up, so we're gonna come out here and get our stuff.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
My stuff.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh, somewhat long.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Alright.
I shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
So, wow. That's all the time I have for you guys today. We got a little mission here. We'll explore the courtyard of the chamber, make sure we didn't miss anything in the next episode. And then we'll travel to Velen and start searching for series. So if you'd like you guys to see more, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment down below, let me know how I'm doing, and always have a great day. Come back and see us. Thanks, everybody.